What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I want to talk to you about fusions in Pokemon Duel. Now, fusions are this crazy, amazing thing that you can do in Pokemon Duel to upgrade your Pokemon. It's basically just a quick way to level up your Pokemon. You're gonna need to do fusions in this game periodically because you can only hold so many figures and you have to get rid of figures, and the best way to get rid of them is to fuse them into your other Pokemon. So in all the different variations of Pokemon, you do stack up a lot of Pokemon that you don't plan to use, and you can use them in various ways. In Pokemon Go, you transfer them to the professor to get candies, so you can do power-ups and so you can do evolutions. In this game, you fuse them into other Pokemon so you can level up those Pokemon, and when you level up the Pokemon, you're going to get an upgrade to your play disc. The disc is the thing that has all your attacks on it, and you can expand them and make your attacks bigger, or you can simply reduce the size of your miss portion as well. So those are really good options. Now, where do you get other materials that you can fuse into your Pokemon? You get them out of these awesome booster packs. So let me go ahead and open some of these up. I'll show you how to get some materials. Now, the materials can be used to upgrade your Pokemon in various ways. Those materials can be used to give you experience. You can also use them to give you the little green level ups. Now, I still don't fully understand what those green level ups are, so I admit I need to learn a little bit more and do an advanced tutorial episode later. But for now, we're just going to talk about level ups and experience, because that's what you get from battles, that's what you get from a lot of these materials, and that's also what you get from fusing your Pokemon. So we're going to fuse Pokemon and get experience and do level ups. Now, that cube right there, that green cube, that gives you the green level ups. Those I still don't fully understand, and I would really love if somebody would post in the comments and say what those do. I used 3 of them during this video on a Pokemon that takes 9. Unfortunately, I didn't quite realize what I was doing, and then I used those. I could have actually used them on a Pikachu, and it would have been a way better use. So I'm going to do that in another video. But for now, we're just going to talk about level ups. We're going to talk about this situation right here where your case is full. You have all of these items that you got from quests and that you got from the training that are stacked up in your message box, but you can't get them out because your case is full. So that's what we're talking about here. I need to do the exact same thing. I've been playing for about 3 days now. It's a brand new game that just came out, and it's a really, really fun game. So if you guys aren't playing it, I do highly recommend picking it up and playing it. But if you're watching this video and you want to know how to do fusions, I'm guessing you've already been playing for a while. Now you can see here, I'm going to be upgrading my rare Pikachu. I have both variations of the Pikachu now, so that's pretty fun. There are different figures that have different variations. Let's go ahead and look at Pikachu's disc right here. He's got that gold 50 attack, which is incredible. He's got a 2-star purple attack, which is still incredible. He's got the 100 thunder, which is super strong. That Pikachu right there is actually better than a Raichu. It's a rare token, or it's a rare figure, and it's just a really, really good one. So that's why I'm upgrading it right now. You can see that it starts to stack up the experience you're going to get up in the top left as you add more figures. So you can see which figures are going to result in a level up for your Pokemon. So I threw this guy a bunch of things. Now, another thing I don't understand is there's those 500 experience ones on the left. That's very clear, 500 experience. But what is that one on the right that's gold? It says 1 experience. I don't understand what that is, so I really need to get a better handle on some of these different things here. I went looking around YouTube. I was like, who's got the advanced tutorial? Where's the information at? Couldn't find anybody who had an advanced tutorial, so I'm going to figure it out and do an advanced tutorial coming out probably later this week. I need to get some more materials, I need to do some upgrades, and I need to be smart with my materials and actually use them. Now, I keep saying materials. Materials are actually those blue things that you get in the shop when you open booster packs that are paid booster packs. What I'm trying to say, and I should say it correctly, are all those little I just want to call them materials, the little square things, the cube things that you get from all booster packs. All booster packs drop those, and they probably have a word. I'm really bad with the names of things when I do my videos. I should really figure them out. But in this case, I am going to use one of those green ones. So this is where I started to throw those together, and then I've got the gold one on the right. It just says 1 experience. So it's kind of like, why would you only get 1 experience? Does that do something else that I'm not aware of? The blue one, see that one that says 1,000 experience there? Very crystal clear, 1,000 experience, and you want to get that 1,000 experience to get a quick level up. So I went ahead and threw that 1,000 experience on there to get the level up, so I could show you guys a level up and upgrade my disc. But it's just kind of confusing what those other ones do, so I still have a lot to learn in this game, and I'm going to try and figure it out. And if you guys really know what you're talking about, please post in the comments and tell me the parts that I'm missing, because I really want to get there. So at this point, you can expand your disc. So I'm expanding my wing attack. Most of the time I just go with whatever it recommends, because the game is pretty good and it will recommend. I have 2 points here because I did 2 level ups. That 1,000 experience was a lot of experience. So I'm going to go ahead and push on the recommended here, and it's going to recommend that I upgrade my flyaway. Now you can see that upgrading flyaway eats into my brave bird attack. It doesn't shrink my miss at all. My miss has stayed exactly the same. Now I can revert this on another level up and change them until I get to level 5. After you get to level 5, you have to use gems to make those changes, but for now I'm just going to go with what it recommended. Now when I get another level up later, I'm actually going to reduce the miss slot or the miss disc area, because I don't want to have that miss be as big. I want it to go down and be smaller. So there's a lot to think about when you do your level ups. You definitely don't want to just take the recommended all the time. Like in that case, I kind of wish I wouldn't take it the recommended, but that flyaway move is really strong. It's a 3-star move. It's incredibly powerful because I can actually win with that move. I can fly onto an open goalpost and win the whole match with flyaway. So flyaway is actually a good move to upgrade, and that's why they recommended to upgrade it, so I was willing to take that. So there's a lot to think about as we go through here, and actually while I was making the video for this video, while I was recording this video, I was just kind of like scratching my head like, wow, this is really confusing, you know? So I decided I do want to fuse my Poliwag, because Poliwag is a strong, I use that figure a lot, but I don't want to give it like a massive, you know, like 4,500 experience. You can see that 4,500 experience says R under it, so it's intended to be used for a rare figure. I don't want to use it all up on a common figure, because I may need it later, and I am going to do some massive spending in this game. I'll probably spend about $100 and do some EX opening really soon, like very soon, so I'm just getting myself ready for that, so I don't want to use up all of my good materials. So what I'm doing here is really just clearing out my figurine case, or my figure case. I've got too many figures in there, I need to get rid of them, and I'm just going to fuse them all here with Poliwag. But you can see I'm not really paying attention, and I'm already past the amount of gold that I have. So I want to do all these fusions, but the fusions aren't free, so you have to have gold for the fusions. So this gets to my next point. Uh-oh, no coins, Jonno, wah wah. Okay, so what do you do to get coins? You have to get them from the quest. I'm going to do a whole tutorial on how to farm gold, because after I did this video, I sat down and I really figured it out last night how to farm gold. So I've got some really good tips on how to farm gold. I'll tell you basically the easiest way to do it is go to Hotel Ulex, stay on the bottom floor of Hotel Ulex, and do the mission or the quest that is the 8 cost. It's not the ones that are 5 cost, it's the one that is 8 cost. That one will give you 180 gold every time you do it, and you get a chance to spin for 250 gold. So you can farm all your gold right there. I'm going to do a video about that, but while we're in this video, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about that. That is how you get gold, so you can do your fusions. And you want to go ahead and use up all of your daily energy. You can see at the top I've got 110 energy, I've got max energy. So after I did this video, I actually sat down and just did all my energy on that one Hotel Ulex I actually did a couple other ones too just to test. I went up to the top floor to see if you get more gold at the top floor. You do not get more gold at the top floor, so don't do the harder battles, just do the easier battles. I was able to win that bottom floor battle in probably like 3 turns, sometimes 4 turns. So it was pretty easy to win, 180 guaranteed gold. The other ones don't guarantee you anything but 40 gold, but you pay the 8 cost and you get the 180 gold, and then you get a spin, which could give you 250. And I found that most of the time that one did spin me gold. I actually didn't even know what the alternative option was for a long time because it gave me gold in a row over and over and over again. So I just upgraded my Poliwag. You can see there, that was a pretty good move as well, and I did what I was talking about by decreasing the miss area. So that's a different tactic that you can use. I think decreasing the miss is an obvious win, but sometimes you don't have the ability to decrease the miss by increasing the one that you want to increase, so you have to kind of make a choice between those two. Now here you can see I'm messing around with those green ones again. I kind of don't know what these do. You can see when I add it there on the top right, that little bar goes up. So it says CLV0. So whatever that is, I'm level 0, and I still don't understand what that is. Those ones don't cost any gold. You can see right there it costs 0 gold to do that, and I'm guessing if I were to get figures that already had 1 or 2 on there and I were to fuse them into my figures, I would get 1 or 2. So I went ahead and did that fusion just to show you guys what happens, but looking back, I should have taken all 3 of those that I used during this video and used them on Pikachu, and Pikachu actually would have got a level up. And it's kind of funny that I didn't do that because I told myself in my head, Pikachu's a really good figure, you should be leveling him up during this video. It'll be a good one to show to people to level up, because that's the one you really should be leveling up. You get a Pikachu in the beginning of the game, fuse your Pikachu, and don't take Pikachu out of your deck. Keep Pikachu in your deck. It's one of the best tokens in the game for beginner gameplay. In fact, it's the best token for beginner gameplay. I've used Pikachu to win so many games. So just go ahead and keep Pikachu in your deck until like a really long time. I'll let you guys know when I take him out of mine. But yeah, Pikachu's the one, and do your fusions on Pikachu. So that's pretty much the end of my video, you guys. Basically what you're doing here is clearing out your figure case and focus on your Pikachu, and focus maybe on a couple other figures that you want to upgrade. Like in this case, I've got my Armaldo. I use that dude a lot, so I would want to upgrade him if I was going to use up my materials, but I'm not going to use him up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Fusion, clear out your figure case, get the gold from the quest. You can farm that top quest on the bottom floor of Hotel Ulex, the one that costs 8, and that will be where you get all your gold, and use up all your energy every day to make sure you get max gold. And try not to waste your gems, because you're going to need those later. Don't spend them on anything if you can avoid it. Alright, you guys, that is going to be the end of my video. I hope that helped you, and I hope you know what to do with your fusions, and I am going to do an advanced tutorial once I get some more materials to do that green thing. So if you know what that is, let me know. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my awesome subscribers, and peace!